Good morning, friends. Are you aware that Indian economy is going to become third largest economy of the world in few years to come? However, to achieve this faster, we have to create a vibrant culture of entrepreneurship in the country, innovation and job creation. Are you interested in becoming an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur? Then this video is very useful for you. This video will give answer to 3 such questions which trouble you day in, day out. It give you reasons why 9 out of 10 startup fail in India today. Hello friends, my name is Ramchandra Rai. I obtained the degree of Master of Business Management from Banaras University in the year 1976. Thereafter I worked as a business consultant for a long time and handled several assignments. Subsequently, in the year 1998, I obtained the degree of PhD, that is doctorate in the field itself, from the same university. Based on my long experience in the area of business consultation, through today's video, I am going to give you answer of 3 basic questions which trouble every person who wants to become an entrepreneur or is already an entrepreneur. I am going to give you a 5-step plan also which will ensure your success as an entrepreneur. The startup which don't follow this fundamental model will fail. Therefore, I will request you to see this video to the end, and if it is found to be useful by you, please share it with the maximum number of people and subscribe to our channel so that you can get notification of video which come in future. Now let us discuss 3 basic questions and their answer. The first question: am I made to become an entrepreneur? My personality trait, do they match with the requirement of entrepreneurship? The second question: what is entrepreneurship? And the third question: what I must do to become a successful entrepreneur? The first question first. Am I made to become an entrepreneur? If you want an honest answer to this question, please look within and be honest with yourself. Try to understand your own personality, that is your interest, aptitude and basic nature. So far basic nature is concerned, our personality has 5 dimensions which are very relevant so far entrepreneurship is concerned. The first dimension: are you introvert or extrovert? Friend, I believe that some amount of extroversion is necessary for an entrepreneur because he has to deal with so many people, his own employee, his own managers, own business partners, government officials, suppliers, etc., etc. So he must have some amount of extroversion. The second dimension is whether you are emotionally stable. An entrepreneur faces so many problems, challenges, hardships, up and downs. And if he is not emotionally stable, he cannot overcome them and succeed. The third important dimension is whether you are agreeable. That means, are you compassionate about others' problem, their ideas, their thoughts? Do you respect them? Consider them, then take decision. If you are not agreeable, then you cannot become an entrepreneur. Because you have to be sensitive to the requirement of customers, their problems. The third dimension is whether you are open to experience. That means whether you are creative, imaginative, problem solver? If you are not, then you cannot become entrepreneur. And the last, that is the fifth dimension, is whether you are sincere, planned, focused and persistent in your work. If you are not, then you cannot travel the journey of entrepreneurship, which is very hard and time taking. Friend, please check up your personality, and if you find some shortcoming, you can get them removed in a time bound manner. There are methods to do it. We can discuss it separately. Now the second question. What is entrepreneurship? Friend, according to my understanding, entrepreneurship is nothing but solving a specific problem of people which trouble them, and its solution makes their life simple, easy and comfortable. And they are ready to pay you the price we demand for this service. That means a specific problem has to be solved in a financially viable manner. Running something and donation is not entrepreneurship. There has to be a connection between price and the value you give. Friend, therefore, entrepreneurship is problem solving in a financially sustainable manner. The third and the most important question, that is, what I should do to become a successful entrepreneur. Based on my long experience of business consultation, I can tell you, you must take only 5 steps in the most sincere and honest manner, and no force can stop you from becoming successful. And if you don't follow them, then nobody can stop you from failure. The first step, whatever problem you select, it must be matching with your interest and aptitude. Your heart should be in this. You should have passion. Don't run after profit only. See the interest. Otherwise, you will not go far. The second step, you have to create a revenue model, financial model, business model. It means whatever service you are giving, what is its cost structure? What is element of cost? Fixed cost, variable cost, direct, indirect, etc., etc. What is the pricing policy? What is the target for achieving break-even? What is your financial projections of revenue, expenditure, profit, etc., etc., earning per share? What is your financial structure, that is debt equity ratio? What is debt servicing plan? What is cash flow? All these things are part of revenue model. And if this model is not realistically framed, it is impractical, you are bound to fail. And this is the model which is checked by lending institutions and equity providers. And if they don't see, they will also sink along with you. The third step, which is very important, is that to realize this revenue model in actual practice, you have to create structures, systems and procedures. You have to hire people, manage them. What type of organization structure we will select will depend upon what is the growth of business you are visualizing. If you want to remain micro or small, then sole proprietorship or partnership is more than sufficient. But if you want to grow, scale up, become unicorn, you have to go for first private limited, then make it public. Please remember that organization structure or form involves lot of formalities, lot of compliances, tax implications are there. So please be careful. Next thing, you want to create systems and procedures. Today's is the era of technology. AI has come. Every day technology is changing. You must select appropriate technology to your requirement to deliver a profitable cost and financial structure to you. Here I have a warning for you. You may like to engage some consultant to do this job for you, designing of system, etc., automation. Please don't go only by quotation. Ask from them to give 3 references to you. Talk to those customers who have taken service from them. See whether they are satisfied or not. And if they are satisfied, then only you give this assignment to him, even if you have to pay more. Friend, you may have a question, okay, where these things are visible. Friend, you have to get a report prepared which is called Techno-Economic Feasibility Report, or it is called project report also. It contains revenue model, organization structure, management structure, manufacturing process, technology, cost structure, financial projection, profit and loss account of 20 years, balance sheet of 20 years, cash flow of 20 years, earning per share profile, and overall ROI. Friend, this is the report which is checked by everybody, whether they want to give loan or give equity. Now the next important step, and that is very important, is that your revenue model or your structures and systems are not static. They must change and adapt to the changing circumstances in the market and business. There may be change in the government policy, taxation, etc., etc. If you don't adapt to the market, you are bound to fail. You will not remain competitive. So you have to keep your systems and procedure update all time. You have to keep your ear, eyes open. And last but not the least, your ethical standards should be beyond doubt. You must be honest and transparent in your dealing. You must have seen that people took loan from bank and left the country. Now cases are being handled. During my own working of business consultant, I have seen so many entrepreneurs diverting loan amount to something else, misusing the money. The question is that if you can run your machine in a 100 square meter area, why you are creating a building worth 1000 square meter? If you can manage building and machine through leasing option, why you are investing? So financial institution and capital provider has to be sensitive to this thing, whether the capital structure has been optimized or not, considering the options available, technology available. When I went to Patna to interview certain entrepreneurs during my PhD thesis writing, I saw that Patliputra industrial area, 90% of the units were closed, shuttered down, grass all around. Only 3-4 units were running, traditional one, flour mill, oil mill, etc. And Bihar State Financial Corporation, which gave the term loan, became bankrupt. Certainly banks must also have burnt their finger in that. Today we see the problem of NPA, non-performing assets. What is that? Part of it is because of this. So if you want to have an honest dealing and earn honest profit, please become entrepreneur, otherwise not. Friend, I want to conclude my discussion today by telling you that if you select a problem which is close to your heart, if you create a realistic revenue model, structure, system and procedure, keep it updated as per market demand and policies, and become honest in your dealing, you will certainly succeed as an entrepreneur. And a startup who don't follow these basics will fail. They will fail in future also. Friend, before I close, can I request you again that please share this video with others and subscribe to our channel. One thing more, please try to read only good things, see good things, listen good things, so that you become better day by day, your personality become better day by day, and your chance of success become day by day better. Friend, thank you very much for listening me, giving me so much time. I am sure that you are going to learn something out of this video and share it.